Hybrid Sport Mod 1000 to Win show. That'll be coming up right after this. Also want to thank Mike Howen for bringing an extra $500 for positions 1 through 5 in the Sport Mods tonight. Ready out of turn number 4. Pair of Whittemore drivers on row 1. Connect leading by half a car length into turn 1. And Meyer trying to take that line away here through turns 1 and 2. And the Dean Meyer Electric Victory Chassis able to shoehorn his way out into that top spot. Meyer leading. Kelly Schock in the Lake Mills Motorsports Skyrocket. Lurking to the inside is Cody Connect, stumbling that time. They nearly touch coming out of turn number 2. Mills up into 4th, Wolf back to 5th. Nick Meyer leading. Mills there able to claw himself up into the top 4. Watches Cody Connect pull away though on that back straightaway. Meyer, Schrack, Connect. The top 3, then Mills and Austin Wolf, the rest of the running order. Mills a problem there in turn number 2. And the Algona floor design. Birch Plumbing and Heating 72. Austin Wolf racing to the inside. Meyer still the leader. As Connect, he pushes up the hill there out of turn number 2. He's going to fall back into the clutches now of Austin Wolf. Third, 4th, and 5th, and don't sleep on the 72 of Austin Wolf. Rolls her over on the right rear Hoosier. Wolf trying to make up a little bit of ground here late, and how about the announcer's curse? He will spin it all by his lonesome at turns 1 and 2. Mills able to get by, and we are under yellow here in turn number 2. Well, there is plenty to lean on up until the moment that there is not. And a little slick there in the spot or 2 on the entrance of turn number 1. And Austin Wolf going for a solo spin. Mills with a hold your breath moment there at the south side of the Speedway. Was able to avoid, and we'll see what the intentions of the 72 are on the back straightaway. Looks like Wolf gonna exit stage right. Lights down in the back straightaway. We will come to green out of turn number 4. Meyer, your leaders. We head to turn number 1. Nick Meyer able to step away by a handful of car lengths. Here on the restart, Logan Kelly has a white flag in his hand. Meyer, the leader, will pick him up here to the back straightaway. The Clocky Motorsports, Dean Meyer Electric Victory Chassis. Number 2 looking to pick up another win here, able to win one earlier. Meyer across the line. Kelly Schrack Cody Connect and Jeremy Mills, easy for me to say. Mills will complete the top 4. Now ready for your Whiffles Hybrid Sport Mod Heat Race number 1. We have 3 of them. It'll be Steve Prescott. On the inside of row number 1, out of Fertile in the 10P, and alongside from Algona, that is 86 of Randy Cram. Jared Baumeister, second place last night to drive out of Waseca, Minnesota. The 81X is on the inside of row 2, and outside is Brady Joint out of Webb in the and 1. Row 3 to the inside, George Nordman out of Mason City will be there. Alongside will be the 12 of Devin Fish out of Kossuth, and Jake Simpson, the Algona Marine and Sport Fast 5, alone in row number 4 out of Algona. Gonna go green the next time out of turn number 4, your Northern Sport Mods, heat race number 1. Making their way to the Speedway. Prescott Cram will be on row number 1. Underway in this one, Randy Cram, early leader. Prescott there as well. Brady Joint, I believe his first night here in 2022, trying to go right down through the middle. Where did Baumeister come from? Jared Baumeister, the 81. How about that? Elbows up in the Terry's Repair, Midwest Repairables 81. He will lead it now. George Nordman, the sports page Bar and Grill out of Mason City, the 90. George Nordman up into the top 3. And Jake Simpson flash into the frame as well. Simpson from deep in the field, getting up into the top 4. So Baumeister still the leader. Simpson pushes up the banking. Nordman able to pull away by a car length or 2 to the back straightaway. As they run right now, it is still Baumeister out in front, Brady Joint, George Nordman second and third. Under yellow, Simpson spinning in turns 1 and 2. So Jake Simpson spinning around in turns 1 and 2. My attention was somewhere else. The Fast 5, well, facing towards West Bend, Iowa, and the Grotto right now, which is not the desired direction. Jared Baumeister and Brady Joint both having their elbows up early in this one as they shoehorn their way out into the top spot. Third is Nordman. Prescott behind them. Lineup is good. Going to come back to green here in a moment. Racing resuming in this one. Devin Fish and Simpson right there, but we watch Nordman trying to reel in the N1 car. George Nordman here with a pair of laps to go. Thomaster out in front. Brady Joint second. Nordman third. As Jake Simpson trying to get himself back up into at least a little better spot here to have a shot here tonight for the $1,000 as Prescott trying to head him off in the pass, and Simpson saying, I don't think so, as you got to make the top four to get the redraw here tonight. And Simpson, a tenuous attempt to get past, able to do so. So Simpson up into the top four. It'll be Checkers up front. Thomaster will win it. Brady Joint second, Nordman third, and Simpson will complete the top four. The Wiffles Hybrids, heat race number 2. We'll have the 32X of Gerald Curry out of Laverne on the inside of row number 1. On the outside will be the 81 of Charlie Stevens from Algona. Row 2 to the inside is Matt Loft out of Sway City in the 9. Alongside is the 00 of Colby Fett out of Algona. Row 2 inside will be Jeff Carter out of Mapleton, Minnesota. The 2J to driver's right will be the 14 of Brian Schrage out of Cresco, Iowa. Jacob Tashney, not a great draw here tonight, as he will start alone at row number 4. That is Jacob Tashney, the 5J out of Burt. Charlie Stevens, a couple weeks ago, had a great run from pretty deep in the field at Worthington. And boy, backed that up last Friday over at the Hancock County Speedway. Career win number 1 for Charlie. In 81, Gerald Curry to his inside. Matt Loft, Colby Fett. Pretty big bag of hammers in this one as well. That is row 2. Carter and Schrage. Green flag out, and we're underway. Curry pushes up the banking. Loft, hammer down to the inside. Colby Fett picked up a big win out in Western Iowa as well earlier. Finally able to knock down one of the crown jewels out there in the Lake Mills Motorsports. Utility Fleet Services 00 of Colby Fett charging hard to the inside as Curry trying to keep him at bay there out of turn number 2. And Fett searching around right now, looking for a little bit of traction as we are under yellow. Yellow for Tashney in turns 1 and 2. One lap down in this one. Loft, Curry, Fett, and Brian Schrage. The top 4. Charlie Stevens getting shuffled back early in this one. But a ways to go yet in this one as we are back underway. Loaf pulling away on the back straightaway. Curry in second, Loaf third. We'll see if perhaps that double aught right there can saddle up and get himself up into the top two. And he might have that opportunity on the back straightaway. Colby Fett out of Algona seemingly have kind of migrated to the bottom here for a little bit in this heat race anyway. And Brian Schrage now, he'll come to call. Pair of Skyrocket chassis right there between Fett and Brian Schrage. Gerald Curry got his hands full here to wrap this one up with 2 to go. Fett up the banking, give the nod to Schrage, but he came all the way across the slick stuff out of turn number 2. Schrage able to save that one there on the north side of the Speedway. So I believe top 4 to the redraw with 3 heat races. And boy, stepping out that right rear another time is Brian Schrage. Fett, not a lot of options there to try and get past. Checkers up front. It'll be Matt Loaf winning it. Curry in second. Schrage and Fett, the rest of your top 4. Third and final heat race here tonight. We'll have the 75 of Kossuth, or 7S, I guess, is being scored here tonight.